It's often a matter of perspective. And when you're dealing with a situation, well, that's got you a little bit on razor's edge, it's no wonder that you're going to feel a little bit sensitive. And when you feel a little bit sensitive, sometimes you can take something that's almost micro small and make it into something big. And so when you're dealing with something that is actually pretty big, is it any wonder that you may be blowing this way, way out of proportion? And look, don't know if it's of any consolation to you, but you're not the only one right now. You haven't been singled out for cruel and inhuman punishment. Everybody's going through a lot of it lately. We've had a recent Mars conjunction with Uranus in Critica. Now we have Mars going through the very tail end of Kritika and into Rohini Nakshatra. And it's just been really kind of intense energy that's asking you to take a look at your life in a completely new way, understand what you need to let go of, really take a good hard look at what needs to change. And so at the moment, you're kind of getting caught up and swept away in a situation it's really intense and it's hard to see it with perspective. But I'd like to help you with that. And I presently, for the next day or so, have 1 hour consultations available for only $99. You can schedule those at the link that you'll see above. So, what you need to do is you need to, well, take a good hard look, but take a good hard look in a way that you're perhaps not taking a good hard look from before. Because you see, the more you get zoomed in and scoped in on the micro details of a situation and how everything could go absolutely wrong, the more of a chance you're going to actually have for things to go wrong. But, and I know this is hard, the moment you can go, okay, how big is this really? Is the moment that it can all change. With the interaction between the moon in Bharani, we've got Venus in Maga, and we've got Ketu in Hasta Nakshatra. With the interaction between those two nakshatras, especially Venus and the moon, what we're dealing with is the moon in a nakshatra that's an elephant nakshatra, and you've got Venus in a nakshatra that's a mouse or a rat nakshatra. Now, here's the thing. Elephants have very big ears, right? And their hearing is profound, so they're very exceptionally sensitive. And Bharani Nakshatra being connected to Venus, we've got Venus in a mouse slash rat nakshatra. Okay. So mice are really good at attention to details, but sometimes they can be overly focused on details. So when you put those two concepts together, what you have is the capacity to make something big out of something small due to the fact that you're taking things in a rather sensitive manner. The animals connected to each of the nakshatras, they tend to show how we respond to the stressful and difficult situations in our lives. So you might be blowing this, well, just a little bit out of proportion, but it is still something that, has to be dealt with. And it is something that is, well, kind of important. It's just that it's not as doesn't carry the emotional charge that you might be attaching to it. So it's a good period of time to back up just a little bit in the thick of it all, take a deeper look for perspective, see if you might be able to kind of remove just a little bit of that emotional intensity from the situation, and if you could use a little bit of help with that, I'm always happy to be there for you. And again, my astrological sessions, the 1 hour consultations, are presently available for only $99 for the next day or so. If you're interested in scheduling, you can do that at the link that you'll see above. That's going to do it for this look at the moon's transit through Bharani Nakshatra, which takes place on the 28th of July, 2024. Until next time, please do take the very best care of yourself. Bye now.